Hey everybody, it's Mike here from the Wall of Metal. I'm all hyped up because I just got back from a killer metal show and it encouraged me to do a little episode of what I'm going to call road construction. It's where I talk about shows that are out on the road, tours that I've gone to see. I want to talk about the last 3 concerts that I've seen within the last couple of weeks. First one was a while back, maybe a week and a half or so ago, but I went to see these guys at the Indianapolis headquarters. It's a great venue in the Midwest. If you're around the Indianapolis area, check it out on Facebook. It's the Indy HQ, Indy headquarters, Killzone headquarters, a variety of different things. Killzone was the band that used to practice and rehearse there. But anyway, you'll find it if you look up those words. But first show on the road was a Grim Reaper with Savage Master and local band Zephaniah. I say local because they're out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. And I got some bricks from the wall I'm going to show you guys. I don't have my Grim Reaper out, but I do want to show you these two. This is Savage Master. Yeah, I might have heard of them. They've kind of a lot of rage about these guys. They're from Louisville, Kentucky, and they play old school traditional metal that's kind of with dark terror tones. They've got a great look. The guys come out on stage with hoods and leather, and then their lead singer Stacy Savage. She's a metal chick that deserves your respect. She commands a stage and snarls and has a great presence. The band in general is just really got a command of the old school metal vibe, and they have engaging riffs and songs that encourage you to bang your head and throw the goat, and that's what metal's all about. I don't want to hear anybody tell me that they sound repetitive or that they're derivative of old stuff, not original. I don't care. What they're doing is awesome, and more power to them, and I'll check them out whenever I can see them. And before them, Zephaniah is a band out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Check this out. This is their album, Reforged. You can YouTube that or Google that. This is great American speed metal, power metal. They're hard to define because they got all kinds of stuff going on inside their package that you can appreciate. If you like stuff like Dragon Force, Rhapsody, that kind of thing, then you're going to dig Zephaniah. And also if you like Metal Church, if you like Iron Maiden, if you like crunchy power metal and thrash, you're going to like them too. Vocal-wise, the guy's got a great set of pipes, and I heard a guy that I talked to at another concert that I'm going to talk about here in a minute. We talked about how best to describe this guy. He kind of sounds a little bit like a Russ Parrish era kind of Forbidden. I mean, he's got that kind of timbre and tone, but he can really hit the high notes, and he sings with a lot of melody, and that's a great record. I'll probably talk about it in other videos, but if you've never heard of Zephaniah, and most of you probably haven't, check them out. They're out of Fort Wayne, like I said, Fort Wayne, Indiana, power metal, Zephaniah. Excellent stuff. All right, so that was concert 1. Last Monday night, had the great pleasure of checking out what I think is one of the tremendous touring packages right now in metal. See, I'm sporting the gear here. I went to see the mighty Condition Critical, and Game Over opened up for them at a little dive bar in Cincinnati. No offense to Junker's Tavern, which is where the show was held, but they literally crammed in and played into a corner about the size of my living room here, and it was so killer. Up close and personal, great stuff. And I mentioned Game Over is a tremendous new thrash band out of Italy. This is their latest album. It actually dropped today. I had the pleasure of picking it up at the show. Crimes Against Reality is the name of this CD. I'm sure I'll talk about it later. Too much good stuff to talk about right now. Tremendous band, and so happy to get to see them over here in the United States, come over from Italy. And then if you've never heard of Condition Critical, get out there and check them out. These guys are so awesome. I can't say enough good stuff about them. I got both their CDs here. This is their debut, Operational Hazard. Just straight aggressive thrash metal. This is their newest release, Extermination Plan. I've already reviewed this on my site. This is a contender for Metal Album of the Year. I love this album. I can't get enough of it. Great band. In-your-face thrash. If you like East Coast thrash, if you like SOD, early Anthrax, if you like Nuclear Assault, that kind of stuff, you like a little bit of the crossover, New Jersey kind of crossover, Demolition Hammer, you can tell as an influence in their music. They're gonna roll you over with the steam hammer. That's what they're gonna do. Great band. They put on a great show. Everything about this tour is awesome, from the tour poster on down to the set list of the band to just everything about it. It's a great tour. Condition Critical and Game Over. If they come through your area, I highly recommend you check them out. And then tonight, I just got back from a show I've been looking forward to for months now. This is a great package. It's on the road now. It's a 3-band bill, and it starts off with a newer band that's starting to get some press around the country, thanks to signing on to Dave Elfson's of Megadeth's record label. I'm talking about Des Moines, Iowa's Green Death. And I came back with both of their CDs. This is their debut, The Deafening. And then this is their newly released version on the EMP label of their newest album, Evil Incorporated. I take that back. It's not Evil Incorporated. Manufacturing Evil. My apologies to the boys in the band. This is great stuff. I can't wait to get this open and play this. These guys were so good on stage. They're so professional. You can tell they've been doing this for a while, and they've got everything going for them. They've got the look, they've got the sound, they've got the merch, they've got everything. Great band, put on a great show. After that, I don't have their CD here. It's in another room. But the second band on the bill is a band out of St. Louis, Black Fast. I've talked about them before. They're a great band, in-your-face thrash. They're going to melt your face with their riffs and their pounding drumming. It's just a great band, a great listening experience. And the guys are accessible. They'll talk to you after the show. They're all great guys. They'll hang out with you, let you take your picture with them. I can't say enough about that band, too. I've seen them 3 times now, and each time they just continue to impress. They melt my face every time. And then the headliners on this triple bill, great Bay Area thrash band, had been around since 2008, had a lot of different lineup changes, but the current incantation of the group is spot on, stellar. I'm talking about Hatchet. And I got all 3 of their releases here. This is their debut from 2008, Awaiting Evil. They were on Metal Blade Records. They left Metal Blade and then got signed to The End, and this is their second album, Dawn of the End. This is just absolutely great. Really great Bay Area thrash. And then their most recent release, Fear Beyond Lunacy. It's a great album too. It's not my intention to do a review of these CDs, but every one of these CDs will get a stellar review. They're all great, and this is just a great touring package. Green Death, Black Fast, and Hatchet. If they come anywhere around your area, I highly recommend you go out and see them. It's a great package, great intense in-your-face show, lots of energy, really bringing that old school vibe to when thrash really made you want to bang your head and throw the goat. So that's my road report. That's Road Construction. I'll tell you, check these bands out if they come through your area. And when you're there, don't ever be afraid to let anybody know your metal. Bang your head, throw the goat, and I'll see you next time.